on island.
And yeah, he's onto that that Mirage. That's been carrying him pretty far so far. He's been using basically just Scythe, sometimes using the Spear to close out stocks, but mainly it's been the damage building and also the Gimps he's been getting able to get. Like, I don't know if you saw earlier, but okay, well, it doesn't matter what he got earlier. What matters is what he's getting right now, and he's receiving a blow to his mental with that axe. Jeez.
Yeah, and I mean, borgir had like one option left there. Mounir could have easily gotten that KO. Mounir did opt to go back onto the stage and let borgir breathe. Now borgir got some damage, but near nothing and SD'd. Mounir's definitely gonna take that. Swapping back to the hammer. Man, not a good start for borgir.
Bro tabbed out. Like, I don't even know how that happened. He had options, but I don't know. Either way, the good thing is that it was not a full stock. He was definitely down, so it's not too detrimental of a blunder, but still, you don't want that. But there we go. That side air going to close things out. And I'm assuming we're going to see sticking over to the Scythe. Yep, that is what has been getting him all the progress so far in this tournament. And I'm assuming the same in this set. Just as I say that, yep, gets a nice open up. Plus the down air right after that ground pound. Very nicely timed and space.
Yo. Yeah, so well played there for borgir. Almost ending that stock away from Mounir. That was so well played. That ground pound would have been detrimental for Mounir's there. But managed to catch the wall into Ensig now, though borgir gets that early KO. What?
Wait. Did you see? Like, I think he, like, did a move, like a side air. Mounir did, like, a side air because I saw him start to move, but he, like, got enveloped by the edge of the stage. That was really strange. I don't know, but either way, that is going to be a lead for Borgir. And, oh, man, now he's just ripping out the six.
Nice stare into the weapon throw.
No, that was
nice stare into the weapon throw. Yeah, and now, back on the axe. Honestly, evenly matched these two. All things considered, I mean, yeah, borgir did SD, and as you can see, Mounir is still on the back foot here. Like, I don't get it. What even happened? That early KO definitely is detrimental, but the ground pound, and all of a sudden, borgir is on the winning side. How?
I mean, the SD, like I said, it wasn't too bad because it was towards the end of his stock, and he was able to close things out quickly without getting much extra credit built up on him. But still, yeah, I mean, the momentum definitely shifted there in those second stocks. And we're going to have no swaps. You want to get up too?
Yeah, but that was just such an odd match. I'm not gonna lie. Those, like, you know, as I said, that is D from borgir. Somehow making it all the way back and winning the game against Mounir of all people. Again, you don't need to take that for granted. I mean, a full stock SD is detrimental, especially in this situation when you play, you know, a decorated player such as Mounir.
Yeah, well, especially when he's on the Taros, which, like, just look at that. That one sider taking him from, like, kind of orangey yellow to a dark red now. Okay, yeah, this is now in KO percent. It's just so hard. You cannot blow for blow Taros. Very nice reverse save there from Mounir, closing out that stock. And he's going to opt probably for the hammer. Yep, he wants these consistent KO confirms. It's been working out pretty well for him. Let's see how borgir responds. Okay, he reads the no dodge reaction. Very nicely done. He's trying to get maybe a Sig here. I'm assuming he was going to be going for like a
maybe
Sig here. Let's see it.
There you go.
Okay,
nice down Sig to end that stock. Yeah. Away from Mounir and now equalizing. Back on the side, and I mean, as you said, definitely does a lot more work than the spear. Nice string there. The Sair Nair, classic on site. I mean, it's been for so many years now. And borgir definitely built some damage. But as you said, dude, the damage output on Taros and Mounir overall, like, 2 Enlights, 1 Sidelight, and I already did the damage. I already equalized you in damage. It's crazy. A Nair, the second Nair, that would have been like red right there.
For every
it's crazy.
2-3 hits the borgir gets is 1. All it takes. Not even a full hit, honestly, to equalize that entirely with this Taros. So it is definitely a game of attrition. How can you get a hit as less as possible while also avoiding the attacks? But yet there it is. That Nair is going to close things out on the top. Borgir still not too far behind. This is kind of similar to what it was in that game. And once again, reads the no dodge reaction. Mounir tries to go for the same thing, but Borgir's got his read. He's got his number written down. That was insane.
Yeah, I mean, again, as I said in the first match, evenly matched even with that SD, and now no SDs in check. Mounir and borgir just going at it with Scythe and Axe. Honestly, it's a very high damage output match because Mirage has a lot of damage as well. So as you can see, Silite Nair already. Mounir is on red, almost. It's like deep orange. borgir in a bad situation. Nice Ensig. Nicely dodged though from Mounir. Silite.
I'm expecting Mounir to go for a haymaker, like a side sticker Ensig here off stage. Because otherwise, he is caught in a rock and a hard place. Okay, gets a nice weapon throw. Whoa, that barely missed. Oh my goodness. That just raised the atoms of the pixels I saw on my screen there. Okay, and we are somehow on a very close situation. I thought this was going to be close, but yet there it is. Nair is going to take things once again. And yep, equalizer indeed. 1-1, Mounir taking game number 2.
Again, honestly, fast-paced. We're already in game 3, and it feels like we haven't even been breaking a sweat. I mean, again, we haven't casted much, but I mean, you did, I didn't. But yeah.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to.
Usually, if we're casting like an NA tournament, we usually be like just getting to game 2 now. But no, we've got the aggression, and I love to see it. But once again, no swaps. Game 2, game number 3 here. Still not Demon Islands. Neither one of them want to have any platforms. You know, that kind of throws some different variables into the mix. They just like the classic gameplay. Wow. Okay, nice reversal. Oh my goodness, you just cannot challenge that spear recovery. It has so much horizontal range. Very nicely done
so early. Oh my goodness, but as I said, so much damage output coming in from Mirage as well. Doesn't matter if you're on yellow, on spear, if you get hit by that recovery all the way up there, especially on Demon Island, you will get KO'd. And now Mounir on the back foot, but again, it doesn't really matter. This is gonna be just back and forth here with the stocks because he equalized them so fast. Nice, and like tries to get the Sarah as well on the hammer. Nice Nair, nice dodge from borgir though. The GC down, like probably a misinput.
Definitely a misinput. He was definitely trying to get that pogo going, but still with that side 6 spike, very nice. That signature is so strong. Not only is it fast and not only is it spike, but even sometimes on stage, it can KO very early. So yeah, very strong kit right there. Gotta say, that spear kit is insane. Now, how is Mounir going to bring this back? He's definitely got to get a bunch of stomp stairs, of course. That is going to equalize things quickly.
Yep, there we go.
When you're fighting against Scythe, you cannot give up any whiffs because it will punish it almost every single time. Mounir now over onto the axe instead. You could try and spam those down airs, but borgir, on top of things, does not care about the down air spam. He just wants things to go next.
Right, and I mean, speaking about, you know,
like what? Those footsies? Wow.
And yeah, the footsies, and that's what I was about to say. You gotta be so careful with spacing around side because one whiff of like even movement, not even a dodge, can be detrimental to your stock. And I mean, as you can see, now we're just dead even here. And borgir got that recovery to get the 2-1 against Mounir in the elimination finals.
And yeah, Mounir, it's so unfortunate because we just saw him one set ago in winners finals, and now he is in losers final, or sorry, well, he's in losers, but also in set point. It's just it's so unfortunate, but you know he can still bring things back. Now that being said, he is now on the Rayman. Yeah, I am looking at the screen. I know. I was just about to acknowledge the wildness on my screen. Get a Rayman pick coming out from Mounir. Now I've never seen him ever play Rayman. I'm gonna be honest with you. Never seen this. Have you?
I mean, I'm trying to recall, but probably not. I mean, again, we know Mounir's axe. Probably definitely has some gauntlets. I mean, he definitely has some gauntlets. Petra, dude. I mean, yeah, honestly, Rayman is a no-brainer here, if you really think about it. Mounir is really strong on both of those weapons, and Rayman has, honestly, underrated SIGs, for all I can say, at least in ones. I mean, in twos, they're great for, you know, follow-ups and stuff like that. But, man, okay. And looks like Mounir's definitely showing up with those gauntlets. Tries to get the double recovery into down there now.
Now, one thing I will say, borgir, it might help him to swap over to the spear right now because the matchup of spear into gauntlets is actually really nice. It covers a lot of those angles, is able to wall out stuff with like the sidelight, for example.
So much range.
But right now, he's actually disarmed and kind of gets the edge. Mounir, of course, going for the weapon starve. He does not want borgir to bring anything back. This is, of course, set point and tournament point for him. So, let's see what he does. Keeping himself glued to the ground. Doesn't want to go for anything too risky. And oh, wow, that instinct just poked him right up. But there it is. In like a KO off the side. And Mounir's got a bit of lead.
Yeah, he got a nice lead there, even though, again, very high damage output. Coming in from Mirage here, probably a side Sig or an end Sig can end the Mounir stock right here. with like no more damage. And as I said, a down sig coming out, equalizing those stocks. And now back on the site, Mounir taking a break there, just like for a few seconds. Maybe
trying
to, like,
off the
reassess
fingers,
the situation.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, not tangle the fingers. Honestly, yeah. When you're playing like a fast-paced fighting game or stuff like that, you definitely gotta be wary of that. So like, place your hands properly on the keyboard.
Right? Yeah, no, sometimes when you get back into a game after taking them off, you actually try and do like a dash, but you accidentally do like a side heavy and you just get your entire stock taken.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely good to make sure, especially a tournament. You definitely do not want to do that in a tournament because they will take that from you. But right now, borgir is doing quite a few side things, gets a nice combo, but Mounir taking things off stage, tried to hunt down with that cider, and once again, going with the ground pound. He's going with these risky options, wants to take things off stage, is not afraid of this Scythe off stage. Whether that's smart or foolish, I'm not sure. Scythe is really good off stage,
I mean,
but so is Gauntlets. And
yeah,
those,
exactly.
Just got disarmed, so, oh man, this is not looking good for Mounir. This weapon starve is probably the last of the stock. There it is, nice ground pound. And this is potentially the last stock for Mounir in this tournament.
Yeah, and I mean, again, this is looking kind of dire for Mounir, but at the same time, as we keep saying, this is back and forth. Anything can happen against these two. Oh, the taunt! And Mounir was like, nah, I'm gonna reverse air you. You're not gonna disrespect me like that. That's crazy.
Thumbs up, Mounir. Yes, you needed to have done that. Thank you. If you didn't punish that, I would have probably cried on the spot. First caster to ever cry on the mic. Like, that would have been it. But no, thankfully, he's able to get that punish. I don't know what compelled him to do that, but maybe he's trying to light a fire underneath Mounir's butt because he's starting to get a bit of momentum here. Over onto the axe instead, gets the end to push him off stage. D6 so very fast, but he hunts out with that side air, almost getting himself KO'd in the process.
That was so close.
But yes, this is good for him. He's got it gauntlets. He's trying to keep him off any weapon that might come. Rips the side sig. Nicely done, and that is going to take things to game 5.
Man, this is our game 5 curse, honestly. The taunt to get bodied. And now we're going straight to game 5.
That image just burned into my retinas, bro. That's so funny. I love that. Taunt to get bodied.
I love it. I love it. And it's whenever it happens, like it actually pays off the karma. It feels so good, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like people who just, especially in tournaments, honestly. Like, sure, at the end of the match, you know, when Sandstorm and Boomy play twos together, and they, like, weapon through up, and then they hit their opponent, right? And they taunted at the same time. That was, like, the biggest flex I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. See, like that's
sure,
aura,
in that way, yeah, that's a respectable and aura taunt.
But that one was just kind of sold. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, I'm not really sure what compelled him to do that because it's not like he had some monumentous lead that couldn't be easily taken back. And Mounir showing him right there, he's like, "Listen, man, just because you were up 2-1 does not mean you could disrespect me. I am the Autumn Royale 24 champion. I am the king of this region." That's what he wants to prove. And let's see if we can do it right here. Game number 5. Let's go.
I mean, let's go indeed. Now, Small World's End. You love it, you hate it. I don't mind it. It's like Brawlhaven V2 in my opinion, but like Winter Edition.
End of the world edition.
End of the world. I mean, yeah, Ragnarok edition. Let's call it that.
Sure, I like that.
Yeah, actually that sounds sick. Again, back and forth, Mounir and borgir here. Still hasn't changed away from the Rayman pick, but he might have for some more defense because that KO'd so early borgir with quite the healthy lead.
Indeed it is. Mounir is going to have to get something fast because borgir gets these damage leads so very quickly with the scythe. All it's going to take is one open up, and there it is. He's just running circles around him. Oh, he misinput the combo, but still, that is a lot of damage. That's already an entire stock lead, plus some extra damage that Mounir is going to have to come back from if he wants a chance at winning this.
I mean,
he
again,
wants to take those risky options. I got to hand it to him.
I mean, again, Mounir is more of a risky player than it might think, or it might look at times, especially like when he has those explosive moments, as you saw, and even in this bracket, like with the Thor. Yeah, he can turn this around. I see it, but man, borgir with those D6 showing a statement. Does he want a 3-stock? Is it not taunt to get bodied? Is it taunt to premonice a victory? Like,
oh boy,
I don't know. It's looking like it.
Victory.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. only time is gonna tell here, because even though it's seeming like a monumentous lead, I know that Mounir is a fierce competitor, but even fierce competitors sometimes get bodied, and I don't know, this one's gonna be kind of like a closeout.
Okay, man, that was so risky coming in from Mounir. Like, again, such risky choices, but he got that third stock away from borgir. He has a lot of work to do, though, especially against Mirage. He gets hit like 4 times and he's gone. Like, you gotta be careful. Oh my God.
It's so crazy. He's playing hopscotch right now around Mounir, and his working very well. That recovery just barely not KOing. This is the final moment to this. That Pogo sitting down, and the D-Sig will close it out. borgir taking this game 5 over Mounir.